But
Okay.
so just the sight of the syringe, I can tell. I mean, you're right. He's like not wanting it. Just see, he's already better. When I just grabbed him here with it, how he was putting his head up before, just ignore that. It's kind of like remember when we were beginning that desensitizing stuff with him, and you just kind of have to let him have his little heart attack about it. It's like, hello, I just took one time and now I can grab him, and I mean, he knows I have it.
Okay.
So if you start approaching him and he starts throwing his head, just keep coming at him quietly and just grab a hold of his halter and just tell him, no big deal. I mean, if he was still doing it, I might just work on approaching him with the syringe. I mean, if you really want to break it down, I mean, you've got time to work on it. So just working on, approaching him with the syringe, taking it away. But the big thing is, you're going to have more success if you have the halter on and you can grab a hold of something. Until he kind of knows what's going on here. So then I take it and rub it and just put it in the corner of his mouth like this. And I'm not even going to squirt it. I'm just going to kind of just hold it in there until he kind of calms down. Like I felt him stop pulling. But when he kind of does that, you really kind of brace up with your arm, or else you might get whacked. So again, I always come up and just kind of go, here it comes, and just put it right in the corner of his mouth and just ignore all that. There. And then take it away. Like you could just do a bunch of that. And see how you just lower
that
his
makes
head.
sense. It's better to, that's what I wanted to know, is what to work on to where.
And especially if he likes, look at him now. He's like, okay, you didn't squirt me with the, and this is normal, like for them to just kind of go, ugh. I mean, because usually
it's something awful.
Exactly. So this is going to be good for him. He likes the carrot stuff. Then you'll use this, and you'll make it just part of your feeding routine, or whenever you go out. Oops. And sometimes you miss, and that's okay. But see, he's already not mouthing as much.
So I'm looking for him to just be calm when it's in his mouth.
I mean, when you got something in their mouth, they might, but just as long as he's not completely throwing his head in the air and completely objecting. But again, I've got my hand here because you'd be, see there, I kind of hold the rope pretty tight, and I've got my fist here, so if he really did something, I'd be like, because he can whack you real quick. So it's important to hold, but and I'm right-handed, so that's why I'm on this side. Because if you're over here, I mean, you can do the same thing, but you're probably not going to be as coordinated with your left hand, and then you're going to be trying to do this. So I usually come over here. And then once you get a few of those and it's in there, see, I like the bigger ones better because they have a better spot for your finger.
Syringe,
Get it in there.
Well, once he's good with this, then
And there you go.
Oh, nummy.
See, that's not terrible.
Like, ooh.
And then the other thing you can practice too, I mean, do the stuff that he likes. But some of the electrolytes, I don't know what brand you're going to use, but some of them can be kind of strong. So if you were to electrolyte him and he gets some maybe on the outside of his lips, it burns. Actually, I've gotten some on my arm, and it can burn, like the Enduromax.